Well, g'day tubes, how's she going? Pretty good here. Rainy, crappy day again. Gotta watch I don't get it on the lens too much. That's why I'm kind of tilting the camera way back a wee bit. But anyways, we got our grave dug yesterday for the veteran there that's coming today. I didn't really have a place to dump dirt. Well, I do, but it's like miles away from where I was digging, so I ended up putting it, nope, there, I think. Nope. Between the pole, nope. Right there, I think. I don't know, it's there somewhere. There's three loads of dirt there, and I kept one in the trailer. So anyways, just heading back right now to fire the machine up and let them warm up, and then bring it back up to the front here. I'm just waiting on the vault to show up for today for them. Oh, it's just 8 o'clock now, so whew, those are night burps, those ones. Whew. Anyways, yeah, we'll whip back here and fire this guy up. Been sitting out here all night, but it's not really cold out. It's kind of maybe 2 or 3 degrees Celsius out here, and should be fine to start, but it's gonna be all wet now because it rained last night. It's supposed to rain all day today too, so that's really gonna suck, but I'm kind of glad this one's where he is because it's not really too far off the road, and I should be able to back in with my one load of dirt after he's all been buried or lowered and stuff, and throw the dirt on from the trailer, and that saves a lot of work. So yeah. But other than that, I don't know what's going to be happening on today here. Other than that, it's going to be a busy day here, though, because it's going to be a Legion service, right? So there's going to be a lot of people here. Usually there is, anyways. I imagine they'll be all in uniform and stuff, too, so that'd be good, just to give him his farewell off. And here she is back here. Not very often I do one back here at the veteran section, but the odd time, well, this is my second I've had to do here, I guess, since I've been here. That's 12 years ago. I had to think about that. So there's about 20, well, bless his grave, about 24 graves left here for any veterans that wanted to get buried here. So, oh, look at my seat. Look at that seat's falling apart fast, eh? That seat's probably about, oh, I don't know, $900 from John Deere, no doubt. Well, anyways, let's fire it up. Oh yeah, gotta like that. So there we go. We left him covered up overnight. Put the arm down and then a couple of cones out, and hopefully nobody falls into it. Oh, wrong way. Never had anybody fall in a hole yet, but I'm telling you, wouldn't surprise me if someone does do one day. But you know, I can build a block wall on top of it and they'd still fall into it probably, you know. That's the downfall. Okay, let's lock down, don't walk on this. It's a long way down, and I can't show you that, I'm sorry, because next door neighbor we can see the corner of his vault, so. Crap, I didn't put my stabilizer Doowee flipped around here. My bad. Sorry, I gotta put my knife and my fork, we'll say. My knife and my fork. Oh, I'm getting rain and crap on my phone, Oh my goodness, my camera here. So I still haven't come up with a really good place to put these things yet, and it's not too bad here, but it is sometimes a bit of a nuisance because they keep falling and getting jammed, you know. But anyways, there we go. Okay, I guess we'll mount and pull away. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, that sucks. This feels like I pee-pee my pants. Oh, that's not much fun at all. Ugh. Okay. Well, you can see one of the beaver dams down there that was torn out. Water's flowing a little better now. The trapper guy was in again on Saturday morning bright and early, setting more traps, and then he was in again on yesterday morning, but I never caught up to him, so I don't know what he pulled out of there, if he got anything again or not. So the only way I can really tell is if I go and tear apart the dams again, and then if they get rebuilt again, well, I guess there's more beavers there yet. If not, well, then I guess we're good. So anyways, let's juice her here. For some reason I got her in 4x4. Let go. There we go. 4x4. You can tell by the way it kind of goes when you start driving on the pavement. Oh, it's still pretty cold though, poor guy. Inside or not. Actually, I probably will. Well, yeah, I don't know. It's already been up outside here. If it rains more, it'll get more wet again. That'll suck, but I guess the seat's pretty much dried out from my butt. I don't know. Maybe I'll let it run for a bit, at least let it warm up a little bit here on the temperature Doowee here. It actually never, oh, that's interesting. It actually never gets really too high. It only gets maybe about like that high on the gauge, so it never really gets that hot. Anyway, so let them run. What have we got on it for hours now? Oh, I can't light that up. 23, 22.9. Of course. Oh well. Well, there's a load of stuff that I got. Don't know if you can see, but there was a lot of really, not huge, but big enough shaly kind of rocks in this load that probably not going to see any here now, but let me get my handy dandy light out. No, I don't really see, well, no. Well, there's a chunk there, but biggery kind of stuff that came out of the bottom of this hole. It was really weird. And it was actually hard. It was hard to dig with that machine. But, yeah, I don't see anymore. It's probably all buried underneath, but that's a pretty good load. We'll toss that back on top after. Oh boy. But anyways, we're waiting for the vault to show up. It's kind of a kind of an early kind of a service. It's not, I think it's 11 o'clock service, so they might not be here till, depends how long the Legion services are. I guess they might not be here until 12:30, 1 o'clock-ish maybe. You never know, right? So I never know anyway until they actually get here. But it'd be kind of handy, you know, like be really handy to have a window a window to see out there, so I could stay in the back here, and you know, because normally I'll have my door left open and I can hear the guy coming in if I'm in here working or something. If I'm out on the yard, well, yeah, that's different, but should have got the door, I guess, with the window in her, but they didn't seem to have those. It's just these ones. So, but I guess you could, you know, find a window of some sort, and I don't know where. If I was to put one in, I don't think I really actually would, but you could find one, you know, and then cut, you know, a piece out. You wouldn't need a real big one, just enough to kind of see through, but I don't think I'd punch a hole through the wall just for that, though. I can, you know, whatever. But yeah, so anyways, I don't know what we're doing in here today. Mostly waiting right now. I can't really get into too much stuff until kind of Buddy, you know, kind of gets here and stuff. But that lighter I showed you the other day on the video. Here, let me get her out here again. I find I got too much crap in my pocket. This one looks like a little whatchamacallem. I tried it the other day. Like, what happens if I put my finger here and then push the button? I think I wore off the mark. No, it's still there. Let me see if I can find her. The burn mark's gone. It'll take a minute to focus. But you can kind of see, well, no, I guess it's mostly gone now. There's just a little wee mark right at the end of my finger and thumbnail there. Right there, you can see that little injury mark. And, oh yeah, little thing, big jump. Off the freaking chair I went, and I'm like, holy, it didn't, you know, really hurt after that. It was just the initial, I'm like, what? It hurt. Like, it made me jump real good. For a little wee thing like this, you know. That was pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. I was trying to say cool and sweet there. Pretty sweet. Sweet. It hurt though. Holy frig, I launched. Like, you know, not like 10 feet in the air, but I was a good probably jumping off the ground about 6 inches. And the button didn't stay on too long because holy cow, the zap out of that was awesome. So I guess if someone's, you know, ticking you off, you could get them on the ear with that or something. Oh, that would just light you right up. I don't think you could actually hurt someone with it, but I don't know. They say it's not the voltage, it's the amperage that'll kill you. So I don't know how many amps would be going through this, but it's probably decent. Oh, geez, but yeah. Anyways, boy, I had something I wanted to do today, and I can't now exactly remember what the heck it was. Oh, I wanted to build that shelf up at the top corner of there. Up at, you know, the top corner there. I wanted to build that shelf, but like I say, I can't really kind of sort of get into too much until my vault shows up here, you know, because I kind of like to get out there and give them a hand setting it up, you know, because I'm sure they appreciate it, and you know, if I was doing it, I'd be appreciating it if someone would do that for me. So that's sort of why I'm kind of on hold here right now. Maybe we'll wait for him to show up and then see what's going on then. Well, vault's all set up. Frickin' crappy rain crap. Look, I'm like not drenched, but you know, it's just like barely snow, but not quite rain, and just enough to get you wet, but not enough for you to actually dry off as you're working. So it sucks. But anyways, what can you do? Should be snow this time here though. Oh man, really? It should be snow, which is not. So that sucks. Because yeah, it really should be snowing this time. You're not raining, but it's been a weird year. The jet stream is way north of us, and it's not usually until we don't normally get snow until the jet stream drops below us. So I don't know what's going on this year, but she's not coming down, that's for sure. All right, vault is all here. Vault is all set up. We're all good to go. Of course, you know, it rained and was crappy and stuff, but it's actually stopped, of course, now. Figures. But anyways, it'll probably be nice, hopefully, when the people come. And it'll likely be rainy and crappy when we gotta go back and clean it up. It's 98 times out of 100 how it works, which is fine. But, oh, it sucks to work in that crap. But anyways, we're gonna throw you on a TP here. I am gonna try my hardest to kill 2 stones with 1 bird. Here, sorry, with this piece of plywood. Now, This is my bigger cremation hole cover thing here, which is not too bad of a size of one. What is it now, actually? This one is, I think this one actually was 29 by 29. I think that's actually what made it. Yeah, the carpet rolls around, makes it a little bigger. So I want to build one that's a little bit bigger, about 4 inches taller on each side. Now what that's going to do is, when it's actually cut out, it'll be about 2 inches wider, roughly. Putting 4 here because I'm trying to save enough room out of hopefully this residual piece here. Almost do it out of this piece too, actually, out of that side. I want to build that shelf as well, which now I have totally lost that page in my Doowee book. So our shelf is 22.5 by 22.5, and then the front should make it 31. So what do we got up here? I also got to leave a bit of room because I got to cut this square. So say this is actually the plywood. I got to cut the square out for them to be able to lower a guy through, right? But then I also got to cut another square a little bit bigger to go over the top to cover it when it's sitting there waiting. Sort of something sort of like this. That's your top Doowee. Now I could probably just use that one, but I want to get complete sets made, you know, so I don't like, you know, because the odd time I might need 2 of these out kind of thing, right? So, okay. Gonna bring you guys over here a little more. And gonna do some marking here. Okay, so we still need to find the corner here. So the corner would be roughly about right there. And this should come up here another 4 inch to roughly there. And this would be another 4 inches there. Yeah, pretty good there. 4 inch roughly there. 4 inch roughly there. Ooh, that's not giving me much. So it's 22.5 for the shelf. Yeah, that's not going to work there. That sucks. Roughly 4 inches there. Oh, and I just leaned in a bunch of grease that fell off the tractor. I felt like mud, but no, it's apparently not mud. Yeah, that was a blob of grease. It was covered in dirt or whatever. I couldn't see it and leaned right in it. Oh. But anyways, I want to do a bit of a squaring job on this now to get us a rougher, more idea of how we're looking here. So I brought my quick square Doowee thing, and here again, I guess, because I gotta get in the corner here. And as long as the edge of your plywood is square, oh, pardon me, this should be square. Come on. Stupid lid. This one's way over here. Now it doesn't have to be bang on here. Like it's not like we're, you know, building a Ferrari here or nothing. It's just to cover a hole, but I need one that was a little bit bigger. Okay. And actually I do have a T-square at the house there, but not down here. That's what you should be really using. Okay, so that is our square. Now, my question to me and you are we going to have enough for a piece of shelf? Well, if we cut that there, we come out, where's my tape? We come out this way, 22.5. No, this is 22.5 because of the pegboard that's there. I don't really want to have to move it, so 22.5. And we go up here, 22.5 to match. We line these two up. I think we're going to have enough. Now from this line to this line, hopefully you can see that. From this line, the 22.5 to this 22.5 should be 31. Oh, we're off a bit for some weird reason. Why are we off a bit? Bang on 22.5. Oh, I'm a little high here, that's why. Like again, it doesn't have to be rockety, scientisty stuff, right? So that, still off. What? How can that possibly be? The only thing that could be is because of this line's off. That might be the only thing that's wrong there, is that line's maybe not square. We've got 33.25. Yeah, so I'm off a little bit. Whoa. Okay, so that's not a big deal, but it does look like I'm going to have room. It's kind of a big deal because I want to get that straight, but when we actually cut her, heck could I be off there that much? $33 7/8 there. Wait a minute, what is going on here? It's already 32 7/8. So I am off a little bit. How could that possibly have got off? Well, really need my T-square. Okay, I think I'm better now. I don't know why I got off there a little bit, but I drew a little bit of a line underneath there. I want this corner to be the same. But once again, like, these don't have to be, there's not going to be someone out with a T-square going, oh, you're off 1/4 millimeter on this cut. You know, like, it's not that important kind of thing, so. Okay, so, what to say, I guess we could set up our sawhorses and saw out that big piece, and hopefully yeah, 22.5, so that is 22.5. I'm measuring 21.5. Holy cow. 22.5. Okay, so that should I don't know why it's bigger than 31, but I guess that's the way she is. Might have to trim a little more off, you know, for the shelf part. That block wall is probably not going to be perfect anyway, so it's probably going to need trim regardless. So, anywho, okay, let's get spun, and we'll grab a couple of our Doowees here. Oh, these things are great, but man, oh man, they sure seem like it's a pinch waiting to happen. There's just so many pinchy looking area things on these, they make you freaking scared to use them. Me anyways, I don't know. Now I don't have any carpet for carpeting this guy. What the heck is going on here? Yeah, I don't have any carpet for carpeting this guy, so I'll have to probably run to the depot today or maybe tomorrow or something or whatever. See if we can get some kind of greeny carpeting kind of stuff. Okay. Now, we are going to need that hanging off the end pretty much, so we'll put these here. Kind of like, what is going on here? Straighten up, you rat. Okay. Now let's get the wood. Wood. And pretty much need to move her past the cut. If I don't cut the Doowees. Of course, that's making it pretty sloppy there. So I got a solution, hopefully. One big jug of oil. That should keep her from flopping on me. Maybe 2 jugs of oil. Ooh. Fortunately, now you guys just lost your view. That's better, you can dance on her now. Okay, so we got to find you a new place. Come over here. Okay, so just before we cut the outside, I want to cut the inside. The hole on the inside here. You know, to lower the guy through. Now, can't remember now how much I cut off each one of these. I think I just cut some. So let's look at that one. And I sometimes kind of think it should be a little bit bigger. Then that means I got to cut a bigger lid for the top too, right? Which I don't have much more lid material here. And I kind of like to do it out of the same thickness of stuff, right? Because then it kind of looks a little better. Like this was a 3/4. I think it was maybe from this piece originally too. This other cover I built here, I think it's only 1/2 inch, so different color stuff too. So I guess that doesn't look bad, the thickness, but I'm going to try to keep them all the same. There's another 1/2 inch one there. I got different colors, but these smaller guys I'm not going to so much use now, so that one's quite a bit bigger. So Well, it should have 2 inches now bigger. Is hard to tell with the carpeting on it, but no, I don't seem to be right here though. What is going on here? Oh, I got 29 and a half. 29 and a half. So I need to make, oh, this isn't, well, that's getting pretty big. I think that should do. So if I had the whole thing, 33, holy cow, I should be able to get a hole drilled out of there, you'd think. So you got to think the hole's going to be like under here still, all that, right? Roughly. So you got to have a bit to cover everything. Should do. Now, as in hole size, even if I made the hole, that's a little big. That's 20 and a half by 20 and a half. Because I need a little bit, you know, for this to hang on the edge. It's only giving me 6 inches around. Got about 6 and a half there. Should be pretty much square. 6, 6. Got lots that way. 7. Six and 3/4. See, but then I'd have to make a top cover. That's almost the size of this again. It would have to be like another, probably 3 inches bigger than this. I definitely would not have room for that. So let's go 3 inches out from that. It's 24, so that would be 27 by 27. Yeah, I don't got that much wood left. So, I'm thinking I'm going to actually make it exactly the same as this size of hole. Which is, we'll say 13 by 13. I actually need to go a little bit wider than this, but I don't want to go too much more crazy with this thing. Holy crap. Pretty good now, I think. I'm actually about, well, an inch out, really, half inch on each side. You know, I do have the wood to do it, but what the heck. I'm going to go an inch wide all around it. An inch wider all around, so we're gonna make her, let's make her an even 34. So I'm gonna use my pen, because the marker's just making too big of a mark on it. Whoa! 34. I'm just going to put a few more here so I can reference them all together. Actually, I should be able to use my square on the side and then use my flat thing here. But I'm kind of questioning the edge of this wood here. I don't know. Let's try that. Let's grab our flat edge. Flat edge on, put this guy on. Everything's tight. It's actually looking pretty good there. Okay, so that should be square. And from this way we're going to come out 34. Not the best edge on this side, but I'm actually 34 there now. Okay. So this should be all square too. 14 and an eighth. 14 and an eighth. Okay, so I can pretty much cut along that line, so that's good. Thanks for the pen too, by the way. This freaking pen is awesome. Okay. So now if I leave trying to figure out what size of hole I want to put in the middle of this now. I'm just going to use this one maybe again. Let's just see here. Oh, this thing's a little warped. It's hard to get a good measurement off this because it's 2.5. Boy, it's hard to get a measurement off of that. It's hard to know where to measure by. Put your measurement off every time. Well, I'm gonna say I'm gonna go an inch bigger around than this hole. So this one I think we said was 13. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 15. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, so now we gotta find how to get that center cut out of there. Now there's probably many ways we could do this. Whoa. Oh, I'm just trying to think what the best way. I think if we measure this way. So we got, well, the corner was there, it would be 48. 48 by 48. What's that? 20. 48 is 24. Right? 24. 24? Try that. Okay, so 24. We just gotta start making marks here. Wait a minute. I'm still not doing that right. I gotta do it this way. Holy jumpin'! Roughly. Like I say, it doesn't have to be bang on, schmang on, perfect. Up here. Pretty darn close there. Okay, so that should be center of our board. We should have 17 1/4 roughly. Why is that really not working out? Probably an easier way to find center. I'm just not thinking about it right now. 16 3/4. 16 3/4. Keep wanting to go to a black line. 16 3/4. For some reason I got more that way. Okay, well then. How the crap did I do that last time? There was a way I did it. And now I can't think how I did it this way before. It worked good. There's probably a completely simple, easy way to do it, but I just cannot think of it. Oh crap, like I've made 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 of these things, the smaller sizes, and they all worked out good, but I can't remember now for the life of me. How the frick did I do that? I think maybe I just did it this way. I went 34. Hang on a sec here. My brain is just thinking way too much here. That should be 17, which is right. 34 and a half is 17. And then if you go this way, right across that 17, should be, let's see, I'm not quite bang on there. I wonder if this plywood isn't, something's not right here. Maybe that's all that's screwing me up. Oh my goodness, tape, work. And that should be center with that dot. I'm pretty close. All 3 marks I've scribed on there. So 17 and 17 is 34. Now it's not right that way, so I think there's something wrong with this wood. 17. Okay, I'm going to use that circle in the middle as my center, and like it doesn't, you know, like I say, really matter. So this hole was 13. We're going to go 15. So this we should be able to do. Okay, so we need to go 15. Yeah, 15 wide, which is what, 7.5. See how I did that? Pretty slick, eh? 7.5 and 7.5. Okay. And then this should be 7.5. 7.5. Wait a sec here. I'm screwing myself up again here. I almost kind of think that this board isn't flat. It's that or this piece of steel or this piece of aluminum isn't flat. Could possibly be. What is going on here now? 15. What the crap? Okay, this is really racking my brain. You guys are probably totally freaking laughing at me saying, holy crap, what are you doing it that way for, you freaking moron? Do it this way. But anyways, give me a sec here. I got to do some brainstorming because something's definitely not right here. Okay, I got her. I don't know what I was doing. I just wasn't thinking quite right. But I was there. It was just I wasn't thinking the right way. But anyways, we got her now. Now I'm just checking lines here. So from the outside to the inside of the cut, 9 3/8. 9 3/8. 9 3/8. 9 1/2. A little off there. 9 3/8. 3/8. It's off a little bit, but 9 3/8. 9 3/8. Okay, so the inside now, what we're going to actually cut out, is 15. Where's my line? 15, a little out there. 15. And 15. Okay, now it's a little out, but the saw is going to and be a little anyways. Okay, so that's fairly solid there. I gotta grab the saw now and we'll chop this hole out. Alright, I was gonna use my chainsaw, but I'm like, nah, that's probably a little overkill. So I had to run up to my other shed there to get this guy. I was using him for some siding up there a while back. But I think the blade is still good. Feels like it's still good. They got like a V groove cut in these things. It's pretty sweet. Maybe that's to help reduce the splintering and chipping or something. Alright, better plug them into some juice. And I'm going to put in some ear Doowees and grab some eye Doowees. And hopefully I can see my cuts here, or my lines, sorry. I'm just going to double make sure, yeah, we're well away, so that's good. Now this we're going to have to do a bit of a plunge cut. And let's just make sure, yeah, see that I had loose. Okay, so plunge cuts sometimes aren't too fun. They get away on you, but try this here. I like my plasma cutter better. Should let her slow down, I guess. Okay, that this is going to fall out when I finish cutting this, but Never know. There we go. Okay, while we got her here, a huge mess now. Frickin' sawdust. Let's just see how our cut's looking here. Pretty darn close. 15 by 15. A little bit bigger there by... Ooh, that's screwed up. Huh? But it's not bad. It's about half, around like a quarter, less than a quarter of an inch. So, not too concerned about that. Now, the fun part. Okay. Oh, hi Doowees. I just had a horrible thought. Hopefully I press record. Oh, whew, I did. Done that before. Huh. Okay, here we go. Oops. Shifted on me a bit. Oops. I think I just cut into my Doowee a bit there. My bad. Okay. There we go. Kind of mushed her up a bit there. I should be able to. Yeah, that thing moved on me because I have lots of clearance. It's not good. Okay, so that's cut. That's good. Now we gotta see if we can cut this. Ooh, I did cut into it a little bit. I think we'll cut our shelf out of here now. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough left here for. Crap, sawdust all over it. Hang on a sec here. Definitely turning into a weird shaped piece. Okay, so 21.5 by 21.5. It should be all still marked on here. One and a half. 20. Twenty-one and a half. 21 and a half. Now it's smaller. Really? Okay, what's going on here? I think it's the way I'm measuring this. You gotta be in the right spot, that's for sure. That's pretty close. I'll drive with that. Now, how the heck am I gonna hold this while I'm cutting it? I'm gonna have to try to figure that out too. And once again, I'm not building Porsches here, so. That should be our cut. Now, unfortunately, there is a lot of this guy. I'm just going to do that. Lots of clearance. We'll put this guy back up here. Maybe this guy right here. Okay, now we're good. You guys might need to get repositioned. And there we go. Okay. Doesn't look like too big of a shelf really though, was it? But I guess it'll hold a few things up. Okay, we got tons of clearance, tons of clearance. I'm really interested to see how that's going to look in this corner, so let's go have a look. Hopefully the wall's straight. I never really measured squareness there, but that's pretty darn good. What do you think about that? Putting some junk and stuff up there. It's pretty sweet, but I've only got one of these, so that sucks. Other than that, I don't know how I'm going to hang it. A couple of those probably drilled in, you know, there and there or something would be good, but I only have, like I say, one of those. If I had some nice flat bar material like that, I could have just bent one and made one, but I don't, so I'll have to run to maybe Home Depot after and get some carpeting or something too, so. But yeah, that should be pretty good. That board is definitely not straight though. It's been outside, I guess, and it's, yeah, you can see that wow in it there. There you go. It's definitely not flat, so that was kind of screwing me up a little bit. But anyways, I think she'll be alright once we get her screwed down and good to go. Okay, so we got some bracketing. They had some more there, so that's good. Well, one seems like it's maybe not, I don't know, something's weird there. But anyways, and I also got just a little package of the Tapcon concrete screw guys. Even comes with a little driller, so you don't have to do any guessing. And I got some pretty thick, huge ones, 1/4 inch by 1 3/4 inch. Just to give her a little bit more, you know, holding power. And these I'll probably have to put a little bit of a, yeah, probably could get away without a washer, but I think I'm going to put a washer on the top of these. So, you know, by the time we do that, there's not really a whole lot there. Should have maybe got a little bit longer ones, but anyways, it's not for holding up like, you know, 10 cases of beer up there. It's just for holding, you know, like my Allen keys, my drill doctor, that little box of stuff there, which is an air conditioning, automotive air conditioning kit thingy. That's probably about it, just to get a bit of that stuff off the bench, right? But I don't know if we'll get to that today. I got to keep working on this other thing. But while I was at Home Depot looking for this stuff, I was looking for some of that green AstroTurf stuff too. And I think that's why this other one I built last time ended up being this one. This green, instead of the AstroTurf fakey looking grass green, because they don't seem to sell this stuff anymore. This green AstroTurfy kind of outdoor carpeting kind of stuff. They don't seem to sell that anymore. I went to Home Depot, nothing. They didn't even have this stuff, which was really bad. Or I probably would have used it again. Jumped across the road to the Home Hardware, where you can rent these things. Well, Home Depot rents them too, but they didn't have anything. So I'm like, well, that's not good. They didn't have anything at all of anything. So I'm like, wow, that's not good. So I don't know. Right now I've got nothing to cover this stuff with. So I don't know what I'm going to use. I looked at some of that nice hammer spray stuff. And the stuff that looks like you just spray it with stone, but I think that would fall off of that after a while. So, wow, that is quite a bit bigger, isn't it? should do her. That should do her. See, I gotta watch I don't go too much bigger than that, because then I have the size of this one here. And then you gotta make sure you stay like that far distance, that far distance away from the monument, right? Which is quite a piece. So you got to make sure you're back a long way from the monument. That's the only downfall of that. But that one I mostly use well, for cremation. Sometimes they're burying those little mini urn vaults, and they're a little bit bigger. So this one actually would probably work now for that. And quite a bit bigger hole. Look at the size of the hole. I put, well, let's see if we can measure this hole between the racking here. Still got to do that too. 11, and we made this one 15. So that's gonna be a little more better. And you know, I would just paint this with something, but then you're gonna see all my cut marks and crap. I like to wrap it in the, you know, wrap it in the stuff, so then it looks sort of kind of nicer on that side, right? On the show side. But they didn't even sell this stuff anymore, so I'm like, holy crap, what the frick am I gonna do here? So we don't really have any good carpet places around us. Is pretty much, that's it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I might have to see if I can order some online. I'm sure someone must have some online somewhere that I could order, and we'll do her that way. Other than that, I don't know what the heck I'm gonna cover it with. Wow, sounds like it's really raining out there. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna cover it with. Holy crap, like it's gotta have something on it to make it look a little nicer, right? Yeah, she's raining. Raining and crappy. Well, let's close that down again. Stupid rain. That's okay, I don't mind not cutting grass in it today. I'm all done for now, so that's good. But yeah, what am I gonna cover that with? I know I've got some like old mound covers, they call them out here, for, you know, if you left like a lump of dirt at the grave there, you'd cover it with like these things are like 12 foot by like 7 or 8 foot wide or something like that. They're pretty huge. I got some of them, but they're really beat up looking and grimy looking. They're not very nice now. So there's one of the mound covers right there on top of my tires, and I think I got a couple more I put up top, but they're just really not in very good shape. So it's kind of like these ones for my device here, right? The same sort of green stuff. They did sell this stuff actually at Home Hardware. The I guess it's jute cocoa mat they call that. That's, see, you put it along the very, very far edge. They had that there, but that just wouldn't look right. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe just head her home. I gotta cut the lid off of this for this thing at the top part. Oh, maybe not. Ooh, well, actually, it's got to be a little bigger than the whatchamacallit, Doowee, the hole, of course, so it doesn't fall through. So it's probably going to have to be around 17 by 17. And this way, how much do we got left? Ooh, 18. Woo-hoo. So if we did a 18 by 18, ooh, 15. Ooh. So that's an 1.5 inch overlap. That's not enough. That's not enough, because this one here is probably about the right size for it, roughly. It's 15, this one's 20.5, so we got 5.5 inch. So we got 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 over for total. So that'd be 2 3/4 roughly over. It's a little better, but it should be a little bit bigger than that yet. But ooh. 18, I'm not too sure if I like that. And I don't have enough for a good square piece for the rest of it, so this might be what it's going to have to be. It's actually 18.5. It's a little bit bigger here. 18.5. Where's my pen, Doowee? So 18.5. It's grime on my pen. 18.5. 18.5. That might be just a hair a little bit too small. 18.5. Well, it's not far off. See, the only thing is, I like to have it a little bit bigger. Well, let's cut this first here. Where's my straight edge Doowee go? Straight edge Doowee! I'll show you why I like to have them just a hair a little bit bigger. Sometimes the way I set them up. Okay, let's get this thing started. Make sure we're clear. No, that's my chainsaw, sorry. Okay. Okay, that should be all the soldering we need. Whoa, running out of room here though. Our board is getting smaller. Oh crap. That was getting too small. Oh, my poor saw took a tumble. Is it okay? Poor saw. Okay, this is why I like to have the top boards a little bit bigger. And I'm going to show you, because traditionally you could just set it like this. Alright. I sometimes like to get fancy and set it like that. Well now, because smaller square, we don't get all of everything covered. And it looks kind of goofy like that. Goofily. So, up in the world. So with a bigger top, and unfortunately I'm not going to get it out of this board, you can go like this. Oh, this one's even not big enough. But anyways, let's get this board up, match this board up here. Holy crap. Okay, so you could go like this, you know, it gives you a nice platform. Or to make it fancy looking, go like this and then everything's covered, right? See, I've got the split coming about here and about here, so I got overlap there, but now with that size of board I don't. So I kind of, you know, it looks kind of more fancy kind of thing, right? So yeah, that's going to be kind of crappy for this board that I'm planning here. but we'll figure it out, I guess. I don't have any more 3/4. Wow, she's really raining out. Can hear it in here. But this maybe just have to go this way. That's if I can find some AstroTurf somewhere, maybe online or something. I don't really want to have to get a whole new sheet of plywood just for that cover top piece, but that's, you know, the way the sheet worked out. So, sheet. So, anyways, there we go. That's, I guess, that. Whenever we get some covering stuff, I can cover that up, and yeah, now we got a freaking weird piece of wood here. Now, if I hadn't cut my shelf out of here, I probably would have had enough. But anyways, I needed a shelf too, and there wasn't going to work any other spot there for that size. So that kind of sucks. But anyways, that's sometimes the way she works. So this is the pinch point things that I don't like about these. Now, one of them has to go open first, close first. One fits in further than the other one. And I guess if you do it right, it's not bad, but it's just so many spots that you might lose a finger. Okay, there's one down. Close first. Ow, like there, see? For the size of them. Well, there we go. Alright, well, floor's all clean again. Give her a sweep. I guess I'll bring the machine in. Park her in here. I think everything's good. Should clear everything, hopefully. There we go. Oh man, I dragged a lot of water in with me. And she's dripping all over the place. Holy. This entrance here is kind of sinking quite a bit on me. Right there and right there where I drive out. There's two sink marky things there, so that's not too good. This, I'm not sure what to say. Like, it's a lot higher over there where my truck is, and it kind of sort of flows down, but then it also kind of flows in here. I almost kind of think that this garage should have been built about another 6 or 8 inches higher than it is, and then it would have sloped out to the road and down instead of, you know, down this way, and then it's kind of coming in this way. It's not too good. Like, the water does kind of come down, as you can see. It's coming down here, and then it's kind of pooling, and then it's kind of getting high enough and then going out again, but that's still not too good. Now we could chop this out, fill it and pack her back in, re-asphalt it, but then it might be enough to make it come right in the garage, so I don't really want that. It's almost like all this needs to be lowered and then maybe leveled again. It's too high out here maybe or something, I don't know. It's kind of being built on a bit of a hill right here, so, but you can see the difference in the drop from this garage to that garage. Like we already got up about, oh, there's got to be a foot higher there at least. Why that is, I don't know, but that's the way she worked out. But anyways, I think I'm going to maybe do this shelf tomorrow. My old back just is not feeling like climbing up there drilling holes today. Plus I might, wish I didn't have this here right now. I might have just dragged this out of the toolbox back over here and then climbed right up there to drill, because I'm going to probably have to get up there to and drill. Like, this isn't a huge hole, mind you, but you know what, I might be able just to get up there and just hold it here from the floor here and drive her in. But yeah, not today, not really feeling like it. So our paint dried, I guess, and yeah, it's still a bit tacky on that stuff. It takes so long to dry, and plus it's not super really warm on the wood part of yours, I guess, there too. But this is still wet in the hole there, but it's still bunged anyway, so that's good. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call her a day. It's already starting to get dark out. Like, what the frig kind of, oh, drives you nuts. But anyways, I'll just make sure everything's off out here. Looks pretty good. I better say good day here because she's raining out and I can't do this outside. So the trapper guy showed up again today. He set traps. Well, he set traps on Friday. Come back. No, wait. Yeah. Thursday he set traps. I met him out there at 6 a.m. I think it was on Friday. Dragged 2 beavers out of there. He couldn't reset them then. That's right. So he came back Saturday at about 9 o'clock in the morning and set 2 more traps. He came back on Sunday, dragged another 2 beavers out. And he actually said he scared one out towards the trap, and he went in the trap and nailed it as soon as he was like right there pretty much. He says he was maybe like, you know, from here to the big garbage dumpster away, which is, you know, maybe 75 feet. And the beaver swam out, bang, right through the trap, nailed him. So he hauled that one out, I guess, too. And yesterday he came and set some more. And he came in today and checked them, and there hadn't been any tripped. So that's good. It's a good sign. Maybe we got them all finally. Man, I think all said and told, that is like 10 now out of this area. Holy crap, they sure haven't moved in. But anyways, I'm gonna head her out because it's a crappy day and I just don't really feel like really doing much else. Can't do anything out here, that's for sure. Oh, but anyways, have a good day. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna head her out. We'll catch you tomorrow. Maybe hang that shelf or something. Other than that, wouldn't mind starting to work on a ripper tooth soon for this little guy here. This guy, which actually I pretty much got the piece kind of already ready to go. I don't really have to do much cutting, really. That piece there, I think I'm gonna maybe use for the actual shanky kind of part of it. Now it's not very wide, as in thickness. It's only 1/2 inch, but I keep parked in front of it now. I don't even know if I can get back here. Did I park over far enough? I don't want to get all mushy wet. I think I did 2 pieces together for this one I built for this tractor, because this one does have a lot more power. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I can't quite see it. But anyways, so that one's only 1. I think that probably should be enough. You know, we'll hook on the tooth. Like, I could probably just use that thing there, but I don't think I want to do that. I want to hook a tooth onto it. I'm trying to remember. I think that's what it was I did with the other one. I drilled a couple of big holes. Plasma cutter some holes in it, offset, so the one fit against the other one, and I welded all these holes in. on either side, and that made it a 1-inch piece then. But that one, now, very good question. Have I got another tooth holder? Oh, I do. That's a tooth holder there, and a tooth. There we go. If this machine will even lift this thing here weighs probably about 12 pounds. So, that's not much for it to really go on to here. Oh! Ooh, that's gonna need a lot of work. That's gonna have to sit in about here somewhere, and then weld all in around. The tooth will go on the bottom here, and that would be our bottom of our ripper. I think the 1/2 inch should be enough for that guy. That's pulling against this, right? It's not pulling on the side so much. Well, I guess we could put in some, you know, you could put in like another piece to kind of give her a bit more beef. I got these ones down here, might be a little bit too much. Sure, I got some other bits and pieces around here I could maybe weld to it just to strengthen it a little bit. But I don't know, probably 1/2 inch would be lots for that thing. I don't honestly think it's really going to do much anyways. I think it's going to be more like a luxury novelty kind of thing more than anything, because I don't really think it's going to rip frost with that thing. The only thing it might be good for is cutting in like a water line instead of digging it out. You could actually maybe even plunk that thing down and start back driving, and it starts ripping the thing open. Might work, might not. Whoa, it might wreck it too. Oh, I gotta make sure this door is locked. Oh, see, good thing I checked her. But yeah, anyways, we'll poke that sharp piece in. I'm gonna head her out. We'll think about that maybe tomorrow. Let me know if you think a 1/2 inch would be enough for that. If not, we'll have to rebuild her again. Another one. You know, like I got other bits here and pieces that I could cut pieces out of and weld to it just to beef her up a little bit. I don't know if it would do a whole lot for it, but that one's 2 1/2 inches together, and I have put her right to the boots with this thing, and it's not done anything to it. It's been fine. So I mean, we can cut some pieces or something here if we have to and go like that. But anyways, I better head her out and shut her down before I get in the rain here. Thanks again for watching, and let me know if you know of a place to get good AstroTurf at too as well, because nobody around here sells it anymore. It seems to be like a thing of the past. Nobody has it anymore, which sucks. I should have bought a whole rack of it when I could have got it, but I might have to look online, or probably have to get it up from the States maybe or something, because I don't know, they don't have it here now. I don't know, but I kind of like the grassy look, you know, even like the gray colored, or I think they had gray and green, and there was a blue at once, but no blue. But anyways, I'm getting wet. Gotta head her out. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you tomorrow.